green light. Red light, green light. Stop at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stop at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my three, who's keeping.
All right, coming up next, what should be a good lightweight clash between Nate Diaz and Anthony Showtime Pettis.
You ready?
All right, so here we go. The former champion, Anthony Showtime Pettis, taking on a guy in Nate Diaz who he really doesn't like. So a very interesting backdrop to this matchup tonight.
They have a tremendous amount of animosity between each other, but at the core, you have two of the best fighters. Nate Diaz with his phenomenal boxing, and Anthony Pettis with just an array of skills at his disposal. Both hope to implement their game plans that will lead to victory in this grudge match between the two fighters.
Well, Pettis' cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is starting to bleed a little bit now. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there. Oh, diving punch lands.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go take that finish down now.
Is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Bottom fighter trying to control, and he's out. Solid strike on the ground. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, and he's trying to land effective strikes.
Under 2 minutes to go. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots to the top.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Pettis.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
53 total strikes have landed for Anthony Showtime Pettis. Blocks the shot. Oh, effective strike there by Diaz. Round two next. A lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants.
Last round, he was all over you, but you're better than that. Come on now, let's shake it out. Let's get back in there, let's get back to the game plan. Hands high, work on.
Round two now. Nate Diaz and Anthony Showtime Pettis. Slips the punch nicely there. Well, at this point, he's really got to think about mixing things up, change levels a little bit, try to slow your opponent down by working the body. At this point, he's really been a headhunter. Got to mix things up in modern-day mixed martial arts.
Big kick lands.
Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Try to establish that jab.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Pretty good right hand. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that. He's throwing bombs. Every time they come into contact, he is throwing bombs.
66 total strikes have landed for Anthony Pettis. Landing at a 54% clip tonight against Nate Diaz. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Well, a really good second round.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
2 minutes to go in round 2. Pettis gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's gotten his best shot off, finished the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
Fighters back to their feet here.
Oh, wow, oh!
Not tapping out tonight. Pettis gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Under a minute now to go. Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows cut to the ribs.
Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Third round underway.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping his guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Back as effective as straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
This is where you don't want to be, though.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, the numbers are unofficial, but they are strong. 97 total strikes have landed for Anthony Showtime Pettis. And as for the accuracy rate, DC, 48% tonight against Nate Diaz. Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Pettis gets caught with that punch. He blocks the punch.
He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Just unable to quite find that range. Man, how good is that jab from Nate Diaz? Almost as if he's been doing it for 20 years, right?
I mean, he has been doing it. You know, he's got a great boxing coach in Richard Perez, a guy that he believes in, a guy that has allowed him to gain the confidence to stand with the best striker in the world.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Now he touches him with the left. Final seconds of round 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Relax. You were fine. You expected a bloody fight. You knew this.
Are you ready? You ready?
4th round now. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
He's flipping now.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big left. That punch no good. Oh! Oh, nice right there. He could be in trouble.
He's in trouble.
He's out! You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. All right, let's re-rack the highlight now, DC, and he's certainly going to enjoy watching this one back. The head kick was there early, it was there often, and ultimately ended the night for his opponent.
He found a weakness in his opponent's game. The left kick. Over and over, he was able to land it. And he was landing the strikes, too, with his hands. But ultimately, it was the kick that was hidden behind the punch that finished the fight for him.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 7 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be...
Touch the sky, but you ain't got shit on me. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah.